It definitely needs some WD-40 on this. Lamarre Notargiacomo is a native-born Floridian. While still a young mother, Lamarre began helping with political campaigns and other civic engagements. Before moving to Vero Beach, she organized one of the largest life chains in Florida, with over 10,000 people lining the streets from downtown Miami to Homestead to bring attention to the plight of unborn babies. In 2001, she moved to Vero Beach and joined the Republican Executive Committee in 2009. She is currently serving her third term as Vice Chairman of the Republican Executive Committee of Indian River. Lamarre is also Vice President of Republicans for Life and Secretary of the Republican Club of Indian River. As the past president of the Indian River County Republican Liberty Caucus, she frequently lobbied Florida state legislatures on Common Core, election security, property rights, public education standards, and health freedom. Additionally, she is a founding member of the Second Amendment Defense Coalition and the American Coalition for Property Rights. When elected as the Republican State Committeewoman, she will be a liaison between the Republican Party of Florida and the 58,000 Republican voters in Indian River County. Please welcome Lamarre.
Thank you. Say, John, you're a tough act to follow. So anyway, I think that Lisa just gave you my whole resume. Any questions?
It's in the end.
So I hand it to you so that you can read it again.
So the duties and responsibilities. How many of you know what a state committee man and a state committee woman does? Anybody? We got a few hands. So I did this the other day because someone asked me that question. What are the duties and responsibilities of state committee man and state committee woman? So I read through the whole thing, and everybody said, so what do you do? But I'm going to go ahead and, since I've got 15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and read through the requirements, the duties and responsibilities of state committee man and state committee woman. From the state committee man and state committee women from each county are the vital link between the state executive committee and the county executive committees. So in other words, the RPOF is the state executive committee. They are elected county-wide, so all 67 counties have a state committee man and woman. They are elected county-wide during the first primary of a presidential election year, August 20th. Thank you, Lisa, for reminding everybody how important that is. And unlike the executive officers, serve a 4-year term. Committee members meet at least once per year at the annual meeting of the State Executive Committee. Their responsibilities include, but are not limited to, acting as liaison between the State Executive Committee and the County Executive Committee, electing a congressional district chairman who is entitled to vote on the State Executive Board, serve as at-large members of the County Executive Committee, assist in creating and implementing voter registration drives throughout the county, bring attention to the attention of the state party activities within the county that may be harmful to the party, assist and cooperate with district chairman, county chairman, and party field directors in promoting seminars, caucuses, and fundraising events. Share all correspondence, newsletters, information bulletins, etc., directed to them with officers and members of the County Executive Committee. Keep abreast and report to the state party on Republican activity at the county level. Help establish programs and policies for the Republican Party of Florida. May act as a spokesperson for the REC if there is a unified message agreed upon by the county REC and the RPOF. So to sum it all up and keep it really simple, I think that it's serving as a liaison between all 59,000 Republicans, 59,000 plus Republicans in Indian River County and the state party. I used to say I don't need a title to get stuff done. And in a way I don't, but then I found out after attending Republican quarterly meetings for 2 years, I can't vote because I'm the vice chairman. So that is why I decided to run for state committee woman, so that I will actually be able to vote on the issues raised at the Republican Party of Florida quarterly meetings. So I want to just tell you a little bit about myself. Some of you have heard this before, so just bear with me. I want to tell you that I'm a transplant from Miami. I have a wonderful husband of 45 years. Just celebrated our 45th anniversary, June 16th. I have 6 children, and I have 9. I've been blessed with 9 grandchildren. So even when my kids, like Lisa said, when my children were little, I just had a passion for politics. And one day I went into my church and I saw a flyer that was up on the wall with other flyers, and it was a picture of perfectly formed, beautiful, dead children in a garbage can. And that's when I decided I could not sit on the sidelines, and I needed to get involved. And so I found out there's a whole lot more to politics and being engaged politically than that one issue, because they all kind of go together. But I would say this other things that people may not know is that I'm a founding member of the American Coalition for Property Rights, where we removed the 750 plan to regionalize our 7 counties from Indian River south. And it turned out to be a plan to just redistribute wealth. We found that out after being involved. Some of you may have been involved. I think Betsy was. Served on the grassroots committee with Betsy DiBenedetto and Jay Kramer. And one of the things that we did was to put, the little red hen in every kindergarten classroom. Remember that, Betsy? And that was something that we did together. So I'm a team player. It was to create a work ethic, to teach children, young children, a good work ethic. I've invited a lot of speakers to Indian River County. One of them was Mark Keith Robinson. Some of you might know him from the speech that he did at the county commission. I am the majority. How many of you remember that speech?
Oh yeah.
It went viral. Okay, so at that REC meeting, Mark announced that he was running for lieutenant governor of North Carolina. He won that race, and now he's running for governor of North Carolina. So it's a little hard for me to talk about my accomplishments, because I know that everything that I've achieved or accomplished, which isn't that much, but was achieved with teamwork. And I am a team player. I will continue to be a team player. I spoke before the county commission on behalf of becoming the 45th Second Amendment Sanctuary as a founding member of the Second Amendment Defense Coalition of Indian River County. Joanne participated in that. I don't know who else in this room did, but we gathered petitions for about a year and a half and met with our county commissioners, and Eric Flowers spoke on behalf of our Second Amendment rights, making us the 45th Second Amendment Sanctuary in the state of Florida.
Good show.
So anyway, what was that? Oh, I thought somebody was talking to me. All right, so I just want to say that I am also for small government. I am for medical, for healthcare freedom. I agree with everything John said. And I think that all politics is local. You guys have heard that expression.
That's
all
right.
politics is local.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for you guys choosing to get off the couch and get in the game, because that's how we're going to change things. We keep, sometimes, I think for a period of time maybe, we kept waiting for Superman to show up and save us. And now we know that we're the ones who have to do the heavy lifting. We can't just rely on a president. We know, we saw what happened with President Trump the other day. He was nearly killed. We can't wait for one person to come and save our country. we are the ones who are going to save our country by being involved and engaged.
Right.
So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. I just want to mention a couple ways that you can help me and these other grassroots candidates. We don't have millions of dollars for our campaign to spend. There's some people out there that have a lot of money, they can kind of buy their seats, but we can't do that. We need you guys to help us. One way you can do that is by knocking doors for us. Another way is by putting things like this on your car. This is a sticker that goes on your window. It's a great idea that Phil Osborne and Karen came up with. And I've got a bunch of these. If you guys would like to put one on your car window, this is like a moving billboard that would really get people's attention and ask them to vote for me. The other thing I would ask is maybe this is I have to say, this is a little bit hard to put on your car, but Phil has agreed to help anybody who would like to put one of these on your car window, because it requires 2 people really. But another way that you can help all of these candidates here is by telling 5 of your friends, who to vote for. Share your sample ballot with them, your friends and your family. Remind them to get out and ask them to tell other people. So word of mouth can be very powerful, which is really good. Don't know if he brought them with him. But anyway, I got here by teamwork, and I want to finish with teamwork. And I look forward to representing you as your state committee woman. So please vote for me August 20th.